Ebusia ye share jumede na se na me ka kire mu se ene me ni sini twani okukudam ye maame Akofa Edjeani eba betwetwe nkomo na catalog ne de sunye pa profile no so de ewa pa or your actress or your producer or also your entrepreneur karo be say entrepreneur just on aduane and on aduane and na just say and me am just on aduane na me nya me research and me kai say Fallis hotspots bi wo baby I wo kanda wo baby no entrepreneur no nu aduane ne de Erica e wo the right direction so on nuam pampa
so aduane no
ja
just say I know
I think like about 2 years ago so then na me share na oye interview bi na omako eho na jai nana
I'm say upon say di
so wani
me say
unfortunately I've closed it down.
Oh
Yeah,
cuz oh a must because me dia me hu ye pa de it's a must and ke be push agenda no
I
was here push agenda because nana me ya pa so dia
Mo push ya ne aye.
You be push. It is a must.
It's my running profile ni mo kakra. And me say omo mo refi no so ye kai omo and I so streaming live e wo Facebook Asaasepa 107.3.
Oh here check out.
Oh here check out.
I just cry ya won ene no nim no.
Oh na say Gen Z phone there. Who is she? Who are you two? You go Google na say ko type it now who knows you?
Who is she? I don't know her, but I know who is who you know.
It's no Osia dear our University of Ghana. Oh yeah, she almost said she studied performing arts at the University of Ghana. Theater arts.
Right.
Now I'm performing at some go for free.
Theater arts.
And later, yeah, and later she earned a certificate in public relations from Ghana Institute of Journalism. That's GIJ. And she gained fame in the 90s. It's who Gen Z in the Ghanaian war yet because 90s no onya fame no. And I kai for better for worse. Okay, some movie no. Yes, also kai the cursed one. And then they won't kai crowd kai.
The cursed one.
I won't kai crowd kai. And as a producer and a short film, Not My Daughter, we need best short film. 2008 Ama Awards no. Nigeria. It's I sing of a well. I remember that movie too. It's movies in there why yebi. And the man aim in the come on say all her movies tell a story. Like the female genital mutilation. Say see anu yehu sa nyema no. It's I said medical kind profile no dey so. Ono kasa wa me ka na sem ma no. Ba mommy
I now the bia kan no e bi.
Ai, pacho. Ye egu anyina he. Ye sure so betimi awe.
Oh yeah, go betimi awe na obe wo.
But beauty no. How do you do it? I know they won't hear me pa. Oh mommy ba shem bia unsem.
She needs to tell us.
Mbia unsem. Yes, sir. Oh, all right, sir. I'm not confused. Me babeka Richard near Makwe baby after me TGMA. Beauty no.
No, I'm say ne ba no na ba nti ma me nan kasa.
Later.
Nancy member
You're making me blush there. Brody blush.
Nancy member no woni adapa ba kwa so almost started the try year no mo no. We hear for say masa hwemu ma me monya mu.
I'm saying say dia fish
akwa. No. I see dia mo dey.
To be frank,
mommy,
you still
not me does.
But yes, secrets near there.
Secrets, sir. Okay, so I try not to eat late.
It's to the bedtime now, Didi. Because yes,
not after 6, actually not after 7.
You get in show.
It's okay. One of baby who said, you know, so that I will do maybe brown cocoa. Brown cocoa, yeah, Namidia mix just tea, and I said maybe, and I say be a cooking bar, and a carrots. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, first week, after that, no, say your body will adjust and get used to it.
Erica, what's very carrot bakwada?
Then it's not meaning I'm in day.
America, Mary Kukubada.
Brown cocoa.
I walk kakra. You know, I don't do it every day though, but yeah, and I drink lots of water and you know, wakume musu ye free obia won't drink bad about anybody and love yourself, you know. Love yourself and meditate so kakra. Make sure say your spirit aligns with the source, you know, things like that. And now some supplements I take. So also.
I know they were off air.
Oh,
we are not first studio lines.
Yeah, advert movie. But mommy, maybe say ka unya actress, unya producer, unya entrepreneur ka den obe.
Soldier.
Ooh, ade.
Well, I come from a family. My father was a soldier.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Barra speaking. I was born in barracks. The love for it was there. You know, any of this. In fact, I wanted to go, but then now, me and mommy pay for me and son were already in the army. One was in the Air Force, two were in the military. And see, make us say, me say, be, I don't want to best supply military man. I see, mission in the cage, they jump in a ever minko. Yeah, but what I was asking is, military no more pinema or more acting, names. I don't say, it's your pepper. Are you okay? I did accent na yesi jai no and now if you can almost say mean quietness. Okay. You know, because the way I'm passionate and loving and obi asem ne he ya mo bro hu mi mu ni ade san into the thought so me quiet nursing so na me say okay so nursing I'll do it in the army because I wanted to go into coming quiet nursing but and I mean, said that wasn't my thing, you know, acting and I know me move, so I had to let it go. Then, yeah.
I brought Mushet in the trust, no. In him says that time, Nana, and go for whom some way concerts. So people didn't really take you guys seriously. And so I understand now, you coming from a military background, so you need penis and a ba in real acting.
Well, from beginning, no, now my papa and penny because. Way back, you're talking how many years ago? I check those days, you know. So now, in Fasobia, I did back. And now he wasn't in favor of it. And my elder siblings, there were 10 of us, and I'm the last. You can imagine, and almost also, you know, because sometimes I have to go for rehearsals. If you're and because we didn't have a house help. What now? No, when I be a German, you what's my opinion? Say, and Akofa on house, mommy, you know, so, and then they were going to school, a big boarding, a big going to Afia, Niaka with Finisha. It's like me, Jawa rehearsal, and I want to be a no rehearsal as a 5 and a 6. Time and I be in Arabian, time, you know, so it's like, I deal with a CJ. So it's my mom, God rest her soul. My mom, that was like, you know, because she had seen signs when I was little. When who said, that way, I say, I'm different from the Obia. Now, no call, sorry, I'm eating a chico. Women's fellowship. I know my cantata near them, me name my way or more sana me say be or more you know so who said no ni be or shma me say me nko to idea me chesa me sa wakwan so me you know so she realized no into me ka say na mpesa me
quickly she supported
so yeah she supported and me nua no tia me ana wa console me you know ebi o so de ko me yeduane na mako you know. So she really supported me. But when we started, my papa and me was okay. That's what she wants to do, and she's good at it, and she's doing well. The support came. They were all like, okay, let's rather support her and let her do what her heart wants to. So I had the support that I needed from my family, even though at that time it wasn't really making money, but they supported me.
One more time, no more for the golden era in making movies because that time, I say they selected some certain class of people, more brofo impeccable, more tadi shemu, na just say a rubber. Just say everything was on point. See, I know she's some golden era, no, any and na, am I reho?
Kakra, sometimes because as you are saying, it's not like we were selected. We were involved. That is what the talent we have, and we pursued it, and so we took the pain to learn.
Okay.
Because it's our job. It's not a hobby. Baby, no, my boss is saying no. It's not really their profession. Most of them are doing it as a hobby. And almost shed that. The ethics of it, the discipline of it, and all that, and they think, hey, what the heck, I say, and so I'm more next time you're more baby, but the pretty faces, but the stories are hollow, the acting is not on point, it looks like I say a drum no show, but and see, they feel that you're doing the right thing because people are praising them instead of saying, so, I believe in constructive criticism, So because oh yeah, dear, but and say, but it's like almost so be here two scenes. I start a friendly superstar, celebrity, a beach your bloggers car, now your church from into. They think that it's okay, they are doing well, but if they'll take the time to learn more, because we all learn every day. We all don't know everything. I don't know everything. So I learn daily. I'm not well versed in so that's how you grow.
Auntie, me I sure say Gen Z for BTA and they don't know about this female mutilation thing. About the sign we are okay, obey seni afasa and the manona. Meaning said that super or honomwa. But do you think that you're making movies now that makes impacts? Because as they say, I dobina or makonam tree being no matter flower binoma now my manaka. We are not really telling the African story.
Well, I agree to a large extent, but the thing is this: I'm you are an independent filmmaker. So you look at the trend, and when who says our outdoor films no near and no na oh yeah open you sika. Because bottom line, you want your money back and you want to make some profit. And it's no na ebekwa na omo ye. So I come from a different school of thought. Say theater has to be used, film stage. I mean, when I say theater, the total theater, TV, film stage. We should use it to really educate and to create impact and to change perceptions, reorient the minds of people. So that is where I come from. And when I'm doing something, especially if I am the one producing, you realize the things I do are always a bit deep. And we're talking about maybe women, children, bringing issues to the fore, because primarily that's what a film or theater should do. Bring issues. It will spark conversations, will spark solutions. No, and I keep saying, for movies like that or for stage work like that, it is imperative that we get government support. Because film female genital mutilation say yanka ho asem ni yenjai adan me ma auto sing and
but most film it made an impact because they say yen share down point say omoda so yes and I'm sure say Gen Z for cry omega say they won't even believe it.
It's what's about this shame so that people who want to toe that line, go on that target can get funding to be able to do such films because it can't all be just glamour, because once say film or theater, it's a mirror that we look into to and it reflects who we are as a people. And to know, we should be using it more to teach. More of impact, empowerment. But because you can't entertainment, I think we should even stop using the word entertainment. You can't entertainment. Yeah, normal feel say a concert and that's yes serious. No, but who says concert is not serious? 1930s, 40s, they were doing concerts. Community to community, and they talk about issues. They will sing about issues. They will. And who says it's not serious? No, but it's a very serious business.
Auntie Akofa me call nafti. And say me call baby. Me kai say me started school for front. Say me call baby na say bia omu bisa me ko shale gon for ni GIJ for ni UCC for no bisa na me ko school nafti. Oh, are you people there? You guys are not serious. You are not serious people. You know.
It's such a shame. Say, and even up to now, we are in 2025, and people still think that way. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I think they are the ones who are not serious. Yeah, they should at least then they should read about what it is we do,
right?
And stop saying that we are not serious because serious crashing. I don't want to mention what.
Some professions.
You know, it's really very serious.
Is it because theater no itself any attractive for other people because people think that it's all about the glitz and glam. And unfortunately, social media, but we see more of their make actors and actresses now. We see more of their glitz and glam lifestyles, their private jets, their way. And not what they really do. It's this week, and a World Theatre Day, which is very important to me. But how can we make theatre attractive for other people to also join? No more because our perception it doesn't change.
Well, we are still working at it. It will change soon. it will change. World Theatre Day, yes, 27th March, a World Theatre Day. And well, recently theatre it's growing.
Compared to Mumu golden time, the golden era.
Well, baby pa. You know, after curfew, cool time, no curfew came and all that. It disrupted the night's life. Into a massini, it's a theater name your bad down. And after Nigerian movies, started being and you were TV show into also so stop people from going out some move to now into a lot of little things made theater life come down. But fortunately now it's on the rise and very good productions are going on. I think from now to the end of December the theater is booked. National Theater is booked. It's already booked. Me per space it's already booked, and so really nice productions are coming up. The gods are not to blame. Chief Moment is doing Mansa World. We recently just did the Chest of a Woman. Uncle Ebo White has been doing so much. So it's booming, and most times Obekwana it's full. It's full. So I think that people are interested. So the theater life. It's coming back, and rightly so, because theater no yede yenyoma bebre, as I said, one no it shows, and as a showcase the diversity that we have as a people,
right?
You know, into the various kind of place because if Yanfani say in the Chest of a Woman, stage in somewhere in the Volta region, or the audience that come to even watch it at the National Theatre, a diverse kind of audience. You have everybody there from the cross section of the population we have in the country. And see, obi who no maybe obi fi north, obi fi or yeah, Eve, or be Guan, or be but or Sha, Emma, on who the traditions, the culture, and the myth, the storytelling style of a particular people, because Enono is mainly an Akan story. Into Abema when who there were dances, into was okay, into account for dances, nibini. It's a way of teaching us and passing on oral tradition and storytelling and myth to the people. Into Emma, yes, yeah, Bruni friend is saying intangible cultural heritage, which is also very crucial and very important. And see, it creates a lot of what's the word I should use? Say, as I said earlier, no, I want to remove the word entertainment and say empowerment, because it empowers you in a lot of ways. Yeah, theater, act, yeah. We have the power to make you laugh. We can make you cry. We can make you angry. We can even incite you to war. And we can also cool your heart down. We can speak to your mind to resolve issues, to let your anger go. We can help with unity, so many things. So theater really is an empowerment tool. Then we have creating jobs, equate jobs. We also have the fact that because theater is a universal language, it transcends borders. And so you use it as a cultural exchange. It's a tool for cultural exchange. Because the place, Bianese Mansamusa, or they call Paris Koshoye, you know. Only theater can do that. So it's soft power, which we are not using enough. It is soft power that you can use in diplomatic circles. It was a UN program now. That is such great soft power. And they know about it, but we are not using it enough. And see, theater there is very important in our lives, and we need to support it and make it grow.
Oka pa idea, unya pa, sefase sambibi, ewo Ghanaian industry, theater na. What are you going to do?
Right now, to say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said we should reset. And I'm thinking, the way to reset that will make it easier is by using this tool of theater to reorient our minds. That is what will make the resetting easier, because doing that Dana, we are not changing our perception, we are not changing the way we look at things and the way we want to do things. Resetting actually.
Okay.
So this is a powerful tool at his disposal, and I'm sure that he will use it to help the resetting, because ideas be our way of thinking, be our way of doing things, being aware of buying the anti-phobia. Now jana things just you must say the culture of buying building the best say buying your paper the coffee buying 3 o'clock instead of 5 wapon buying your total plastic a good got him je go from says zoom line your baby. Now why you know, so if we don't really empower the people to know, say buying them no rubber now we got from honey bottle now we jay and then one ever call got an munans you try I call yinimuna yes na choking na flat saba na nkrofo na nkrofo dan bubu, so you and I caused it. And you're buying it is you and I that's been causing that.
It's a sign dream. Your mindset.
Yes, a sign your dream. With the mindset, reorientation, and you know the best tool you can use is theater. And theater here, I'm broadening it to television and film. And see, government propaganda, and when you can't government propaganda, people tend to think that it's bad. Propaganda is simply the message you want to put across. Yes. Inti anumu nyina no through theater no be better because once a theater no you employ all your senses at the same time. Smell, touch, and all that. Feel a bibia. That's why that is the best tool, and that is why it's also powerful and dangerous. So for some of us who understand how powerful this medium of theater is, no, I don't take it for granted at all. Right. Power bia nyame ede amayenya. We need to can say and use it wisely because when you sin the outcome will not be good. So we should use it wisely for the impacts that we want. Minimum so kaita mania TV theater Jagapi series those days we were calling it, the group as well get involved. Ain't ebiana sanitation problems. Ne ya kan ho asem no wate ase infant mortality ne ya kan
the robot
na ya de nenam story no nti e be wie no wate ase why yes because gats ani choka na man tontom never wo ba 6 months na when ma no ewu. Oh, because yes, so yeah, yes. Say no munyina ye jai. And na make her say independent producer or no ni sike bi no openo. Be those kind of stories because osha ebiem one. But say abain be sike bi ato nchen. Say for the well-being of the people no. Ma sike bi ato ho. You be commission certain stories to be told. Because ujama individuals not there. I just say one of to say me and now make us say me dear me dream hunty me the best me film why because me dear me ye na abwa. But others don't think that way. And see if you want more people to be going back open and see if you want more people to be involved, to be using storytelling to empower people there, then there must be some funding that we can tap into.
All right. Auntie Akofa, me know they come who say there are a lot of things me find say be a unya study position and ka obetumi aya boy industry no. But ya sense what to say otroye
Oh, I said
Ocho letter. Any come my Papa John the Money Mahama about heading the National Film Authority na waka sakasa was actually sign and mono credit saying about the sense now Kokoya see with me because some of us think that you would have been a perfect candidate, even though they know are okay, but who know more chance or no.
Let me just correct this.
Okay.
Because my interview with Peace FM just last week and a week. Okay, because we went to meet with executive secretary, yeah, because the outgoing board, I was on the board, and the outgoing board, okay. ATP's FM called me and said, in common be a anything. So I said, say,
okay,
he has space for exhibition because we trust in that you have limited spaces. I'll be then you seeker, no way travel from, no pay access well. And see, across the country, as we wait and try to get investors to come on board, our mobile season and dining idea, in the meantime, spaces were whole. Community centers were whole, district halls be were whole, secondary schools, some of my auditoriums, so there are hotels be they have auditoriums, and on share. So that across the country, premier I can do it across the country spontaneously. That is how you make your money. America, I would say, box office. You say 1 weekend, 500 million. It's because it showed in all the 54 countries at the same time. That's one of advice I am. And I can't throw away and can't trendy. I think that it was mischievous for them to. And see, he asked about petition as Zambia, who said a viral when she was Kafu was appointed.
Okay.
Now nkrofo obi, I don't know who, say nipa baako say nkrofo, there was a petition. All mention names be nana misumi din ewo. And you'll be saying me about that. And then I said, say, petition me nim hoshi. Nti me din was wa me dana nipa na say of you say enka me one of the people selected are fine. But I don't know anything about that petition.
One short letter be papa.
Meba. Now me say I don't know anything about that petition. Because I got a call or two. I will be some petition. Let me say I'm not going to bother to write anything about it. I didn't think it was necessary, And to me catch and say, few weeks before the appointment came, I have written said I don't want any appointment. So when I say any, I didn't say some impair
position.
NFA, and I may see any. And I don't know his mind. Yes.
Okay.
And His Excellency has not told me, say, mommy NFA, and also mommy position be. I just sent it in case say mommy position be. Me say I didn't want any position. So I used that to buttress the point, say. Me name petition because me my trust say me so why would I and now just that part and and why headline then it was on TV3 news and then Joy FM or said and Ghana web on my far and it makes me look bad and really I don't think that is cool at all because for those kind of journalists, I'm sorry, but this is not good journalism. One, you should even call the person to confirm, get the person, say you want framing, and you've taken the thing out of context and making it look as if say, Obi only me or kind of idea, but I say, hey, na mami I want to say I'm not here, which is totally untrue. And I think it was mischievous. And I think whoever wrote that was hollow. TV3 and whoever did it on Ghana Web, those are very hollow journalists who shouldn't be allowed to work there. They should do in-house training for them, honestly. Because we are trying to build an industry. This thing they wrote, it will create hostilities, which is not what we are looking for. We are trying to build an industry to be better than what it is now. I think whoever wrote it is an enemy to the creative industry and by extension an enemy to the state. Honestly, I'm not joking here. I'm serious. That person or the persons who mischievously couch the story that way, they are enemies to the state. Yeah, resetting your build. Yeah, you want to tear things down. That is so not cool.
Have you thought about it?
I'm thinking of making a statement.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I should because it's not cool. People who love me when they read that, except Nipa Kakra or Muni me pa, no, say no. This is not Akofa. But will be on him, or kind of internet at na castle. It's there. So a lot of people have read it. It doesn't put me in a good light. Especially said they've just been mischievous about it. And I think that is so not cool. They should help us build. Nyame kan ye say pay spaces across the country. And could be was space then you can call the NFA say, hey, Matesa Mosemi was space then we are building up. Then after that, me council say my hands are a bit full. I'm the Deputy Secretary General for the Confederation of African Audiovisual Professionals.
Wow.
And I Ghana membership drive for African Federation of Actors, African Federation of Producers, and so on and so forth. In Africa, may start and then all of that will be under the Confederation. And we are trying to the Secretary General is in Nigeria. So but the office is here. We registered it here in Ghana. So we are trying to do this for all the African countries across the continent. And see, we are looking at a bigger picture. Yes, because if we are all just doing it in just in our countries. We need to start opening the market. It is a plane I was a meeting me at the call South Africa, meeting me the call Tanzania, meeting me the call Egypt. You know, say DOP, director of photography na me I was see it me directorate. It's okay, me pay semi director of photography of Zimbabwe neba. There's a directorate ni profile wo honya why bibia or also one of actors of Ghana. You know who to call. Okay. So that is what we are looking at. Say your bayana continent no industry and creative industry no are agina yekesia because it is the biggest year that can give employment. Well, it is a continent in no creative in the yekesia pa. Nanka who will need Hollywood?
Right. Because
we have the same 54 or 55 countries across the continent. Borders well can say markets ni more. So be a me person me film. No ma fa actor fi South Africa. Na fa back with Nigeria. Ma fa back with Kenya, ma fa back already know. You have 4 countries to go and premiere.
Yeah.
So won't you make your money back? What's you say? Ain't no na me say ain't no cry no my like my hands are full. And then and those things you cannot bypass the NFA. By all means, I'll have to be working directly with her.
Okay.
What I say, I'll have to be working with Kafui because even we are doing a confederation and an Africa, but she is the secretary for the Ghana film industry. And you know, thank you. The brave, yes. It's why would I be then? I'm Missouri, your post, before some Missouri, you said the controversy surrounding controversy.
Oh, so what's what the can say? You were part of NFA when I came on board, no. And I was saying, same baby from Juliet Asante coming right certain things, and other people are also countering her. I don't know whether you've seen it on the internet. It's be Uncle Foka say.
No, the way they wrote it, no say the controversy surrounding her appointment. That's how they wrote it. So I don't see. I don't see any controversy surrounding her. No, President any choice. What is the controversy? And you know, some journalists, some not all, some are they just create namasa. You want eyeballs on your channel? Man, you see me for that? Please, no. Yes, don't use all popular figure be now they are here just for no when no, please.
But
no,
auntie,
not me.
Obisa sending message or say the mature minds in the industry, and your mum they appoint you. Do you agree?
I don't know. There must be something in here. Or no, yeah, appointed. But I think she can do the work, honestly. She can do the work. She needs a good board. Once she has a good board, and she will listen to the board, unlike the previous executive secretary was not listening to the board. And then she comes out to say that the board was antagonistic. Now, I can't for an account, so do Kokromuti, yes, yeah. Yeah, the sotro. And it's a Obana do Kokromutiaba. So it's not like the board was antagonistic. It's just that she wouldn't listen to the board. She didn't respect the board. Until as a working relationship, was difficult. A bit strained. Yes. But we did our best. And
but there's one ain't because I know one first person about Abeka, Ola Michael Akan, a lot of people about Abeka say she wasn't listening to anyone.
It was more of a one-man show thing. She was doing what she wants to do, not listening to the board. I say you call board meetings, but board meetings are once in a quarter.
Oh, okay.
Board meetings are once in a quarter. So when you go, what the board agrees for you to implement. Once as an executive secretary, your job is the day-to-day implementation. Into all the work plan, na board nashi ebia you wave him ebia over we can we oh this is very good oh we no yeah sha we yeah eno say ya no yanya we mum say ya no be boy and then this one can come later so things like that then you go and implement what munyina mo agree at a board meeting and he say ebia board agree on bibi na woko na wakoye nya wo pe because nyana wo hwehwe no is not what the board said in Tiwokwana, and we don't work like that. It's not good governance practice. And you know, it's the way or better adhere to good governance practices, listen to the board, and there are other people in the industry who are knowledgeable.
Which me no
well, as I said, no, I don't know everything. Yes. There are people in the industry, and I know she knows those people. So with all those people and a good board, I don't see how she will fail. I think they will do great.
Auntie, Yensha FDA ban on advertising alcohol ne sanamano that celebrities ne so no. Ye hu opinion bebre wo ho. Ujiri say I did not mo de to mo so no aboa mo. Ebi mu say nkwala hwe mo. It's no some advertisers alcohol ne sanamane na emboa but celebrities in be so about say e ho na nka mu so munyo mu sika free. It's no how mo. What's your take on that?
The thing is, okay, so who is a celebrity anyways?
Okay, but popular figures,
because,
okay,
no, because
actors,
me about to mention. Say you're funny, yeah, because they are so advertising, you know that though.
They do?
The advertising almost say celebrities should not be used.
But
they advertise.
Okay.
In Chomo you see why now we face never so I done a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I was a celebrity anyway. Because in Chafe, we are popular near Castle case. They say why are popular in you near Akofa another person. No, say you're popular now. The thing for me, because of my religious background, woman me strong alcohol advice me, I will not do it because of.
Yeah, more $300,000, and I would no, I know like $1 million or $1.5 million. Still,
yeah, means.
Okay, come on.
Means me, because as all cano, I'm an icon to a lot of people, and see. Obi shemia Akofa kra nom dia and ye school na ono so akonom na bi ono konom ye no wentimi an control na ode akoye bibia emfata so from my background that I'm coming to me as an individual but I have colleagues who would do it and they were making money from it. But the thing is this, some say celebrities shouldn't. They now take it to our counterparts, our colleagues in Nigeria, who are celebrities, and they are doing it. The thing is, it crosses over here. So it's on the social media. It is still celebrities, and they are saying it anyways. And these are celebrities people here know. And see, if you ban the celebrities in Ghana, but other celebrities that the people know are doing it. Na says cannot come who also be strong canona or the best share on Usinifi and when on also one and no na say they're complaining no yes because waje or brood or their their counterparts and the adverse still comes here anyways. It will not be seen here at all, but it's seen here anyway. Maybe they should rethink it and relook at it. So clauses being in your maybe what and if the way will be because once there are ways you can do adverts. You don't necessarily have to pick the drink and be drinking it and stuff like that. So there are ways around it, but the message will still go. They should relook at it.
Erica, what question do you have?
Who's sure saying because like growing up Oceano and then you still meet her looking the same way It's so beautiful because Oshana, I don't know. I want to know how long you've been doing this. Years, sir.
I've been acting for 38 years.
It is out and I'm to me. That's the question I really wanted to ask because
I noodles, pasta. And I
way out
38 years.
2008. And I'm calculating my chiba too. So 20 are here. All I'm saying, no. Mommy, but me, I will make cry. Wait, auntie, I am mommy. Direct mommy, and we are still here. And also, in every space you find yourself, there are always challenges. Aside family challenges, now when you be a mommy, ne daddy, with the family near there. I just say be a obiti. Most of the times, it just breaks us. But mama will watch, and with the experience you have, I will come back. Could be a you be a befa So along 38 years, there's been so much challenges. That didn't want a crowd more still in this 38 years.
Even dealing with people.
Yeah, and you are still holding on to it, and you are still doing this because we are in about 2 years now. Is
that because social media no can worse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
time so it is easier because we have technology and other things. It makes it easy. But one more time, it wasn't this easy. Yeah. But still now you are in which now nice to say still now obey. I said, why is that promo or your day?
How did she do it?
No, because like it's in my DNA.
In your
it's a gift.
Yeah.
Anya media mommy. It is my calling. It's my calling. It's me so a preachy. But this is my calling. And so I'm faithful to it. And I revere it. It's like a pastor will not spit at the altar and kneel in it to pray. And so that is how I revere my work and cherish it and want to be better every time. And until I see, say, industry no a tumpon a new impact na make empowerment na make this continental thing we want to do. To me, in my time, I don't know what plans God has, but I want to be a part of it and make sure that we are doing something a big gina, and that's other people. Maybe in my old age, also some of them will see what I'm seeing and take it up and make sure say we get to where we have to go.
But aside of craft, aside the way human relationships along this like 38 years dealing with people, how do you do it? I never say dealing with people because no matter how I feel when I come here to deliver, but then dealing with people. And no
well, won't say what we do is you put your professional cap on. And see so on a particular set or a particular stage play, you meet with people, you rehearse, and you'll be an wasam.
Right.
And then you'll be an also nasam. But you look at the bigger picture. At that moment, you are all one and you're one family. The focus is achieving the best for that particular project. It would do Timosa. Obitia on us for cry and ya. Obieti me obia come doesn't come in. And I'm the type of person sometimes I'm too blunt for my own good. It's what I do is I'll just tell you. So I don't keep grudges.
Okay.
Yeah, me can't show me refi.
But oh, you Kiana.
Me can't show.
Oh, for sure, because for the sun.
Yeah, it's me can. I'm done. Then me who and I me know what's ring. It's oh now they are show muna. Who me now name is right. Because at the end of the year, at that time, that's the supreme thing. It's in nothing else matters. Yes.
Okay. Mommy Akofa, I also have another question. No, beside them.
Okay, oh, say, Mommy, oh, say 38 years. And you may be a way beyond so no. Oh, yeah, because of a bushia life yourself to feel comfortable. 38 years. What has been the achievement? because I would DNA ni muna achievement. Once a Juma Boka, a Juma who says scam, but because it is in your DNA, and still now you push doing it. Into you also may be our blood group now. I say, let me actually because we need this DNA. No,
achievements today. It hasn't been can I say?
Yes, okay.
Like direct. Okay, there's been indirect achievements. Because Yanfani say I ran the restaurant for 22 years before I closed it down 4 years ago. Wow. You know, so people were coming to the restaurant because minty. Because I Akofa restaurant, so people will come because they minty. So the stage, the film, na my even though I wasn't getting the direct money from the film, no. Yeah. I had through that because of the microphone, so people will patronize. Yes, some other businesses, people would patronize because of who you are as an icon. But now saying things are better, like people are being paid better now than we were paid before. Right. So things will get better. I see a bright tunnel. Things are going to get better, and some of us are trying to see how we can move into production. So I think that things are going to get better.
Only the first time I met or restaurants need me kind of 22 years ago, they met me cry. I'm saying Mr. Pan, but me who me feel like it was very creative. Fali's hotspot.
Fali is actually my daughter's name.
Wow.
The bad girl on your friend is Fali.
Oh, okay.
It's when we were looking for a name for the place, now me nene papa, there she was, I think she was 6 years at the time or something like that. It's now she was also around.
And also, my no banny appeal. Because I know it is 60 and I'm coming. No, that be me
she's gonna be 32. So.
Oh, and me and Biasa.
Yeah, it's we're throwing some names around. I can't wait. I said, throw around that. So I just gonna say, oh, should we just call it Fali's hotpot? Then she said, yes, mommy, yes, call it, yes. And so then we said, okay.
I'm very grateful because I remember at the time I really liked it.
So thank you.
I really liked it. It's mommy. Yeah, they come on about this, what they can be brow, especially with creative when you can start saying the African connecting the African filmmakers together. No?
Yes, Confederation of African Audiovisual Professionals.
Is it on social media? I like it.
I start say membership drive. No, near dear. I made letters of introduction. Call all the relevant places near dear. It's a lot of work. It's maybe more support.
Oh, more support.
Yeah, because the guilds and associations already, can just migrate onto it, affiliate. So it's now I'm a Edjumana easy.
Mrs. Tayin, they need a movie song. Mrs. Manage a movie.
Yeah, never first. She's got a really nice figure and the face for a good actress.
But I do one more kaye, especially on.
Okay. that is if I am producing, but you should send your picture and your profile to producers, the ones producing now. And now what's this audition be will be I know what call. Yeah, that is how you get. But what I can do is be a script. Wait me a frame me and then I can go through with you and coach you if you want.
Sure.
But Rock of Ages, because me bisa was say, Omo no mu share movie na se no. Oni ebi mu eda so kasa. And omo we hin because I say yen sheda hu omo ebi an once in a while.
I do not more. Ono kasa de bia.
Ono no de ma yeti nka bi omu ye papa na
ye nua be na we
and then my home me kwabu say hey mommy we
because no she was a national theater, she was working at the national theater
now Pascal and Edwards
menene kasa we talk Mauli na kasa film God rest his soul ye kasa na anu ya kra na ye film back could be and son will film you know. So we talk, we see each other, Jagapi, we talk.
All the legends.
Amanobia, Dodu, Omo, like most of them are all there. They are all there. No, but we are thinking about getting something good to start doing. And I make kind of funding, NASA sponsorship near there. And to say, government, the tax rebate to corporate bodies, corporate Ghana, because yes, some other companies who probably want to invest in sports.
Right.
In as I say, yeah, 600 million to sports. At the end of the year, it's deducted from your tax.
Okay.
But because that is not done for people who want to sponsor the creatives, no, it's all call for sponsorship. Because I'm like I say, to me, most can aside to your tax, no, ain't I'm sure say a be a new me freka freedom crew. Na say bia or nyan dream one. Because I know she has her own plans, what she also wants to do. But there's nothing wrong. Say my friend is so sweet that yeah, when your man I would dream from us away in this order. Is there something you can add and have dialogue with minister at the crossroad so that because we back at the bois, you know, so things like so we'll be working together.
Right.
Yeah.
Erica. Final words.
Oh, Nyameka Chen say why ejuma. Wanye biomkwa why ejuma. She has really worked 38 years and still she's in the system. Who now who say she's someone you've been watching. It's really a big deal. Some of us we are so proud of you, and I'm so honored to meet you.
Me too.
So honored. In Tebu sometimes words be saying a bomb. It helps them. It makes them know say you're more no be so show to bet me age 50 years no being carrying chalk. I feel say.
One of them posting the picture and mommy say,
no, mommy uncle bedi we chiabaha. One just to meet her. So mommy, we are so proud of you. Some of us we growing up we're watching you. Now to me say 38 years me TB film age more start here no me hwe kakra na me so mommy na me ensure ye panormal sound one day now because you are so beautiful looking at you. Wow, and your age, no, you are so beautiful. Ntiyankopon ko so ambo ho ban. Normal wa honden I in kwano ebe wa bebre na wetumi aye adwuma ne at the end of it ni aka say won so there's a legacy you left behind. At least your body will know the things you have done. A good name is better than riches. It is say nyame so ma wa honden resources bi a ohia bi anso on fanka ho man keep glowing.
We say questions in there too on chat down.
Oh, see,
yeah, your listeners no. Omo chaya. You be questions now. We signing out no na fede. Omo the me say me who questions baby my ignore. But wait there, I was say me bisa because once the first no. Also TV e your monko movies. E your monko movies. After the telenovelas, after the Abrafone Kechi mommy. How do you feel about it?
Once when there's a vacuum, nature.
So you agree that there was a vacuum?
Yes. And see, it's a vacuum.
But then of course it's a vacuum, no? Is it a cool now kind of analysis?
There's no funding.
Okay.
So yes, can't find your man. What happens?
But one more time, no one is funding, not buying a funding.
Yeah, GBC. Okay. Now yeah, at GBC, you know, some point I can pray now. No, but
that's not big, Anna.
Oh my no! But it was so small. Now, some point I can pray no. DHS, you spend more money than the other one. Oh my goodness! But what we need that so say. Because somebody has to start. I hear some of the Gen Zs insulting us and saying, yes, passion, na passion BD. You know, by your start here and come over to me about better to say. So instead of being grateful and saying so, too bad, say, Momo started here more in Yiska, but. Yeah, the master say, "My paving way, na my." Share how we can do things together. I feel be a benyesika instead of sitting there and saying stuff, you know. But now our thing was okay. Yeah, we need to start so that it can build up, and then money will come because one shot, yeah. So I say, people are being paid better.
Right.
Now, yes, that time now sacrifice, you know. Yes, we've sacrificed, but I don't think all is lost.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot that is yet to come, and I'm very sure, say, we will still be able to make enough to compensate for what we lost. Yes.
It's a what production? Is it full time?
Not full time because again, the funding not seminar. So we are looking at how to woo investors or how to get the funding, because most producers are doing it out of their pockets, or Akwaba Magic by save a lot of them, because then it is commissioned from there. Into being film and kasa, yes, a be year dear, but we could have been doing more. Into we investor out there who bet me I invest in film or cinema halls, because here cinema halls across the country. See who was Sunyane, who was Boliga, who was wherever you are, no.
But
That's it. Crop our home, baby.
Oh, we can say I am also a Casabe, you are so quite.
So it's a place you can invest and make the money back. We have a multi-purpose for music concerts, performances, stage. You can do stage productions there, concerts, show films near there. The person will not be disappointed. They'll make their money back. So it's an area that businessmen can also look at. Yes.
In the say, I know why a new projects be uncle for bits me a share. Or maybe I'll say, Mammy say, oh, yeah, I saw show new movies. They were not.
My house, yes, or more train VA.
Okay.
Even though I'm done with my part, it's called A Dream to Die For.
Okay.
Amukusu HUT, yes, and Abakuna, me, I'm only woman, no God rest his soul. I think it will come out soon. Okay. What was the title? This one, I can't remember. But now the boy and the brother and the yeah. So I think it will come out soon. Right. We are about to shoot one now. In fact, they've just started. I'll be on set from next week. It's called it's organized. I think it's a working title, so they will change the title one. Yes, but so people shooting, people working.
We active on social media.
And when you ask them, no, I'm sure that you're active, sir, but me need a break.
But I was so poor.
Yeah, can't. But this time, I'm the type now to say, yeah, I'm in person, but because of the job I do, a necessity, say, I'll be on social media, so I'm gonna work on it.
But one day I see you follow.
I say,
but I say, I will be car a chat.
Oh, say.
Industry ni mu efutuo bi
industry need yeah nyina ye adwuma baako ne ye nti yensum ne yemboa na yentimi build it na emboa ye nyina, because sector we jobs are ebetimi create enya jobs ketwa. We have close to 200 different individuals when it comes to creatives amobenya employment. And what else I was gonna say? The impacts,
my one life hack
in impacts now make an empowerment now
instead of entertainment
change now you bet me a day at about the whole nation. I think say you're paying for share that and share what's that. Yes, so that's better because we can make more money than gold and team that.
Wow.
Yes, that's cocoa. We can make more money than cocoa. I'm telling you, because tourism feeds off the creatives. And it's as at now, tourism is the third income enough for our GDP. Let's just say we are doing something and it can be better. We can even come all the way to number one. and tourism feeds off the creatives. And you know, Ejina say omo they invested in the creatives so that we can move from number 3 to number 1.
Right. Auntie Akofa me that say.
And the rest of the nation, so yenina yembwa reset yensum. Yen just reorient our minds. Yen reorient our minds. Yen change perceptions be. And talk with the let's work together hand in hand for the Ghana we want.
We will.
And the Ghana we need.
We will. But y'all made that say. Nyamisha say me too suffer wono. Within a short notice, waba and come in studio I say nyaje from messages baby. I also call for free. But unfortunately, your time na pound cry. It's no yen to me and pick calls no. Na mum no. O de any what wishes be no say no. The socials not quite active. It's more any encouraging words be now ya o de day. My
Instagram at official Akofa.
Instagram. Facebook.
Akofa Edjeani.
Akofa Edjeani. Okay.
Our whole is me engaging man. Me that active. Akofa
Edjeani. TikTok account.
Me the account.
I was saying TikTok. Look our old clips no. And now we start to one. I said the bear.
The file consultant. That's it. Thank you for having me.
Nyamisha mama Rekia our Santa Maria Rekia Fabrics Michelle my area we Miss Miniaje so ya me mama Ebusia yesterday ya no ye di nkowo kakra efa ewe nya nkomo ye be di konkonsa obi birthday party why ye invite ye mfa ye ho me ne me sisters na say edi hu konkonsa ye wie ne nya sa explosive interview we efi ye mame Akofa Edjeani honum na interview we de me amedu fia me share no over and over again because there's a lot to learn. It is how me say out you streaming live on Facebook Asaasepa 107.3 ubetumi akwa akoshe eda honum ye free on da eda wa afebo na when say enye sama sign out aka me bisa na say me be no dey insurrection and no metron story na wo so we read enti ha ena me djumedie ni be si ye frame Obomengniibaa Nana Akua djumedie a utie ye Penpensiwa nyame ya adom Monday from 10 to 12 noon me the co Easter ho komotwetwe no ebebre mo eyi we free ni free because I had the nyama papa nko na ye wa say asera kese nkoma me executive producer na Otujando the Jando and come my technician Kofi Jonah and come my wo outie me and come my wow sending me message Penpensiwa so ubomudia asem no yekese makramo
107.3 Asaasepa